Today we're going to be replacing the third brake light housing assembly on my 2018 Toyota Tundra. I was going to show you a little bit of a before, but my actual light is out, so that's actually a good reason to replace this light. Today my daughter's actually going to be helping us out. Say hi, Aria.
Hi.
So yeah, she'll be helping us out today to make this video happen. The one I'm going to be replacing it with is this one from SUPAREE. It's their LED version, which actually would look out pretty nice because it's a blacked out version, and it'll look really good against the magnetic gray on my truck. It's bolted in from the back, so we have to lower the headliner just a little bit. To replace the bulb is easy, it's just got the Phillips screws, but to replace the housing, you have to lower the headliner to get to access to those bolts. Fortunately for us, on these trucks, the back window actually slides into the cab, so it should make it pretty easy for us. The kit actually does come with a nice gasket as well. We'll replace this gasket to keep water and moisture from inside the cab, so that's very important. We use this as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
You have to use the other side.
Pop that cover off, Aria. Just pull it. Good. So once you remove that cover, there is actually a 10mm bolt in there. There's one.
There's two.
And then we gotta pull this cover down.
Oh!
There we go. That's all we need.
Why are you breaking the car, Dad?
Huh?
You're breaking the car.
No, we're just releasing the cover here so we can get to these bolts here. This is the other side.
Oh.
There's the second one. And then pull this cover down. All right, now we need to lower the back window. All right, now with the back window down, we need to go ahead and open the tailgate.
How do we do it? Which one
Press
is it?
open on the button. Our next step is to remove these 4 Phillips screws off the brake light.
You take out these?
Yeah, I take those out, so go ahead. Good.
Right here.
Should better pull this housing off. See? So that's how you replace the bulb. Your bulb's out, which mine are actually out. As you can tell, it's black, it's worn out. All right, now let's grab the corner here and we'll work our way to the center and just lower this headliner down by popping it down. It's held in by these little panel clips.
You're breaking the car, Dad.
No, we're just loosening up this.
The other thing is that, what even is that yellow stuff?
You pull the headliner down, you can have these access holes right here, and right in there there'll be the 10mm bolts that you need to remove. There's gonna be one here and one there.
It's soft today.
All right, in order to remove this housing, we need to
What is it?
slowly break the seal around the whole headlight. And it's under pretty tight, it's glued.
What is it, Poppy?
Go ahead and undo our clip. Once the housing's out, we need to remove our old gasket. So I'm gonna use a plastic scraper here to get some of this old rubber gasket off. All right, so we got the housing pretty much cleaned up as good as we can get it. We got all the bigger pieces off of there. And if you accidentally drop the 10mm nut and it falls down, it's gonna fall down in here. And so you don't have to worry about it actually falling anywhere else. It's gonna more likely fall in here, like mine did. Just gotta get a magnetic screwdriver or a magnet if you have a magnet handy, and just fish it out of that little area there. So you don't have to worry about it falling down anywhere. But we got it all cleaned up. We are gonna get our gasket, new gasket ready. We're gonna put it here. We gotta take off all these little inserts here. You wanna do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, take all those little holes out of there.
Oh, is it a square?
The square for sure, that's gonna be for a electrical plug for the back. This one right here. And then take out the other one on the outside. Good. And we can line it up here and it should match up with our holes there. Perfect. Yeah, you know, let's go ahead and plug it in first before we put it all back together and make sure everything works. So let's go ahead and plug it into there. Yep. Come on, you got it. Come on. You got it.
I'm trying.
Come on. Oh, good. Is that it? All right, you want to hang on to this light? I'm going to press the brake. Tell me the light comes on. Got it?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to press the light. See if it comes on.
It came on.
It comes on?
Yeah.
Did it come on?
Yep.
How about this?
What?
Let me see.
Oh, it turned back off.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. I think we should just go ahead and pull off this tape. How about that?
Okay. Can I do it?
Yeah, pull this tape off.
This?
Yeah, the white tape.
Okay. There, let me do it.
Now we can just bolt this back together. All right, one thing I definitely suggest you guys have is a magnetic socket, but if you don't, just grab some tape, put it over your socket there, and then just squeeze in your bolt or your nut, whatever it is, and it'll hold it for you. That way it doesn't fall down, especially on disturbed brake light, or you're gonna be fishing it out every single time. Alright guys, so it's finally dark enough to where I can kind of give you guys an idea of how much brighter this dirt brake light is compared to the factory one. So go ahead and unlock it and the back light should light up. So that is quite a bit brighter than the factory halogen lights that we get how bright that is. Is so much brighter than the stock collagen one. But if you guys are interested in picking that up, like I said, I'm gonna put a link down below if you are interested in picking up a third brake light for yourself, and even want to check out these pods here. I got a video coming out for that as well. Put that in the description down below as well. But yeah, if you guys found this video helpful, please like, please subscribe. See you guys on the next one.